the perfect timing with it.
Yeah, and I got a little frustrated too as well with it because of I felt like I just wasted a lot of time and I was like, oh my god, kill me now.
So right here, by the way,
Hmm.
so you're like thinking of rotating. If you're gonna be running this, like if you're gonna be going this way, just go.
Yeah.
Like the extra 2 seconds where you're shifting there could be the difference between you trading someone or not. Like you're probably just
Okay.
losing this round with how this is going, but
Yeah, I think we do.
yeah. Like it doesn't matter for this round, but like say, like like Reyna just insta dies here, so they're just gonna commit
Hmm.
sight. You need to like choose if you're gonna anchor short, right? If I'm gonna
Hmm.
trust my team to stop them, maybe they'll
Hmm.
come back, so I'm gonna stay short. If I'm gonna
Yeah.
go through mid, right?
Hmm.
Maybe kill the lurker or
This is
just rotate.
yeah, this is where I struggle sometimes with like I know initially like you can even see where I initially want to do and then I
Yeah, but
like
you're like looking at the mini map,
pause,
like, are
yeah,
they
and I'm
gonna
just like,
commit? Are they not gonna
wait.
commit? Yeah.
Yeah. And I need to work on having confidence in my first decision because then I just like waste time.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, as well, in Valorant, a lot of ideas and plans are super time dependent.
Right.
So if you're gonna like sit there and decide between whether you're gonna do one or like A or B,
I waste the time and
both of them are like gradually getting worse, if
hmm.
that makes sense.
No, it does because I would say
So
that's
just yeah,
even watching my bots. I mean, not lately. I don't feel that bad about them lately, right? Like only in this. I would say maybe in the last 2 weeks is I am starting to finally feel like I look different.
hmm
Um, and this is right here is around the time where I like started in. Well, I mean, I started in January, right? And I've been practicing and focusing on it, right? But I haven't
hmm
really seen anything positive with it, which is why I felt like I'm doing all this work for months on end and nothing's really happening. But like even here,
how do you do VOD review? Like,
me
what do you do when you're
normally,
VOD reviewing?
like when I'm watching and listening to you,
No, like say you were doing like you were looking through your VOD alone. Like, how are you tackling it?
um, sometimes I look mostly at like the gunfights I take since I have been struggling more with like crosshair placement and peeking, and
hmm
that's something that really need to be fine-tuned. So I look at like, okay, I'm in this fight, whether or not it was a bad fight to take is irrelevant. How did I take it, right? Like what did I
Yeah.
do when I took it, right? Because like some of them I could say, oh, those are bad swings, I wasn't ready for it, I could have been holding wider, oh, the crosshair placement was off, right?
Yeah.
Because I think my thinking is along the right path, but I waste time when I it's like the right decision becomes the wrong decision because I take too long to make the right decision. A
In
lot.
some, to some, like that is one of the problems. Yes. But like
And
something you should be doing when VOD reviewing is like it's very easy to point out the mistakes you're making,
I have a
right?
hard time pointing out what I do right. That's like
Not so
so that
much that it's more like it's really easy to point out the mistakes, right? So like it's really
hmm.
easy for you to say like, oh, I took too much time there, or like like putting this turret is probably gonna get me killed, right? Like things like that, or
Hmm.
like earlier. Hold on. Yeah, or like earlier when like you point out a mistake, right? That's really easy.
Hmm.
Pointing out what the mistake is the easy part. You need to then gather at the end of a VOD those mistakes, and instead of just going, okay, this went wrong, you need to be able to point out what you can do better next time.
I
Because
yeah,
if you can only point out mistakes, then you're not going to improve.
I know. I also hear myself in my VOD saying like, "Oh, I could have swung that better, or I could have held wider. Oh, I just needed to move faster." Like I sometimes will correct myself right after.
Yes. So
Um.
then what I do for VOD review is I review my VOD.
Hmm.
I actively take notes. I'm just doing that in my head right now. I can't be asked. I actively take notes,
Oh, I have
and by the end, I will like kind of take those mistakes and confine it into okay, what can I do better in those specific situations, and then that has to be confined into okay, what do I need to do better generally,
hmm.
right? So there will be things like okay, my crosshair placement is off lately, or I'm not rotating fast enough, or um, like just those
Mm-hmm.
things. And then you just need to pick one and work on that one. If you're
Right.
going to just work on all of them at once, you're not going to improve on any of them.
Right.
That's
The
not
the
efficient.
first thing that I was focusing, I would say like the last 3 to 4 months has just been like um not just a steady crosshair placement, reminding myself that I have more time than I think I have. Take that one breath before I swing to just, like that 1 second before, right? And then becoming after, oh, mouse control. Mouse control was a really big thing. So I've been doing like the aim trainers and stuff to just kind of get that mouse control down a little bit better.
Do you do like aim routines or do you also do like warm ups?
I have warm-ups. I have like a whole training thing that my friend had me do, and I it's rage inducing. uh Not really, like, okay, I say rage inducing, there's only one little exercise that's rage inducing, but I do it anyway without fail every day, not because I hate
Mm-hmm.
it, but because I know that it's good for me, even though it makes me want to throw someone onto the surface of the sun and then stab them multiple times. um
So,
but I do
okay,
it because it's good for
something
me,
I
not
think
because.
something that is way more like beneficial for kind of like
Mhm.
lower ranked players is not worrying so much about aim trainers because aim trainers give you like
Oh, the
they give you
reason.
improvements, but like it's not leaps, right?
Right,
Aim
right,
trainers
the.
are more like aim trainers are way more effective for people whose aim is already really good and they just want to get that extra edge,
Oh,
right?
I do it because Valorant is my first FPS game. I've never played an FPS game before in my life.
Yeah, that
So
was the same for me.
the hand-eye
And
coordination, that's the only reason like I started doing it, and just to kind of get the muscle memory down, right? And then I do a lot more, I would say, in the practice range, like the in-game stuff, and there'll be things that really surprise me in game, like shots that I get or flicks that I do that are just reactive and kill someone. Um
so like
and it
that's
surprises me.
that's nice. Like aim trainers can do that. But something that I think you would benefit from way more is just queuing a fuckload of death matches.
I do that
Just
too.
get
I do that
comfortable
too.
with taking gunfights
Yeah, I do that
because
a
like
lot.
the main issue that I'm like seeing is it's two things. It's number one, you're overthinking,
Yes.
right? Because like
Uh-huh.
here, for instance, you're shifting because what if they come back B or like what if they hear me or things like that.
Or I'm thinking,
Whereas
where could I be? Yeah.
if you just gun it, you can help your
Hmm.
team. Whereas right now, your entire team is like
And I'm
taking a
looking at
fight.
a wall. I'm not doing anything.
Yes, right? Like your Sova is looking here deep, and
Hmm.
you're looking at an angle that they can't be at
Right.
until they get past him,
I promise you
right?
it's gotten better. I promise.
Yeah, yeah, we'll go through the other one later.
But that's what's, but it's interesting to see this though. It really is. I'm just like, what the? And I can see where like some practice has actually paid off now too,
And
which is
then
really
here,
nice
for
to see.
instance, this is unnecessary. This comes down to like risk taking again.
Yeah, I shouldn't have
Your
done that.
5v4, this is really unnecessary.
Yeah. Especially when I have util up.
Yes. And the other thing is like the fight, like you're really, really scared to take like
Fights.
normal aggressive fights.
Yes, I am working on that. I do queue a lot of death matches. I actually queue them muted sometimes too, just so my anxiety doesn't like overtake me, and then I just like feel frustrated.
Enough.
I love the sheriff. If I could go like do a thing like a run from iron to like immortal on a sheriff, I'd be so happy. I love
So
the
here
sheriff too
again,
much.
you playing here in the same place as your turret
Mm-hmm.
doesn't really help you,
Okay, so
right?
then I should be a more aggressive angle like stairs or lane.
Yes. And
Okay.
not so much more aggressive, but more like a place where you can play off of your util rather than
Mm-hmm.
like be with your util.
Like that is something I struggle with. Yeah.
Cause like
So
say Hold up. All right. Say like you're still in this corner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now suddenly they're here. They're gonna come out, right? Your Sky is stuck on backside. You can't flood back out. You're gonna get smoked off. You can't run out of the smoke. You're just dead, right?
Right.
Whereas if you're playing stairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they come sight, you can fall back sight. You can help your Sky still. You don't have to cross here. If you play lane,
Right.
you can take a peek here, go back sight,
Okay, I do know the
right?
reason why I'm more off of site is because of KO. Usually when there's a KO on the enemy team, I will not play on site as much just because like I'll leave my util there and then try to play from off of site just so like knives KO util doesn't really put
True,
down the util. But I
but then
should
you need
still
to
be better
coordinate
placed when it
that.
yeah,
You need to coordinate that with your Sky.
right.
And if they have a KO, don't be afraid of the knife. Be afraid of the ult.
Okay.
The knife you can shoot. The ult, like if they have an ult, you should play offside
Okay.
as KJ or Cypher. And like here again, you're worrying about something that you shouldn't be worried about. You're droning up mid. You have an alarm
Mm-hmm.
bot here. This entire area, there it is impossible for anyone to be here.
Yeah, here
Right?
I know I'm looking at the mini map. Silva dart on A, he pings me. That's unnecessary.
Don't know where the fuck did he dart.
Yeah, but I swear it's like
Oh, he
behind me.
darted heaven.
That's stupid. I didn't need to say that.
Whereas again, if you were just full sprinting over to A, you are already heaven with gun now. You can break that dart for your team. And like if you're decisive here, you like you should be the guy rotating A here. If your Sky is backside, like your Sky should be the one going. But if you're gonna rotate A here, go. Because you would have been here by now and you could have helped your team.
Okay.
Whereas like now you're like, oh fuck, they're fighting, I'm gonna come over now. Whereas now it's like too late.
Mm-hmm.
If they were to execute now, you would have been too late.
This is where I remember that Jet was there last time.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm not doing that again.
Shifting here, by the way, is super unnecessary. They cannot hear you.
Okay.
I don't know if you know it, but like if you look at your minimap and you're running, there's like a circle around you. That's where they can hear you.
Yeah, no, I know that. I think I just like it's like shifting because I'm thinking, not because of.
See, this comes back to this moment right
Beast.
here. By the way, if you're with your Sky, you can trade. Now
Okay.
suddenly it's instead of a 3v5, it's a 3v4, and there's a gun.
Okay.
See?
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't have to be worried about them being market here because you have your alarm bot.
Okay.
Alright, clearing CT here is fine. But like after this, you just need to go here to your Sky.
Okay.
And especially now that it's a 3v5, right? 3v5, you're on eco. You know, fight this jet. If you manage to kill this jet, round becomes winnable. Whereas now the jet is just linked up with his team and you're going into a 5v3. Or he fights you for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like if this guy or if this jet just like has a brain, he's now just with his team on B. They're gonna go into a 5v3 post plan and there's nothing you guys can do. There's no way he fucking wins this.
Yeah. Almost wins it. He could have won it. He could have won
Like,
it.
what are they doing?
You know,
Jet fights like a monkey. The Sage fights like a monkey.
everyone fights like a monkey.
The Sova's fighting like a monkey. You're just giving it 1v1s. What is this?
Yeah. This was so winnable.
Person on backside, by the way. Whatever. So the Sky Flash just went through all the way to here.
So
All of this is clear.
Yeah.
You do not have to worry about this. Like, I'm knife out, walking up mid. So, like, if there's a guy tiles, I might be able to kill him. If you're going
Okay.
this slow and he comes out tiles now, your timing's gone. You do not get to
Fucked.
kill him anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You just need to full sprint to A.
Okay. I'm so slow. What? Okay. Oh God, no, not this. I'm gonna go hide under my desk now. I don't want.
Something tells me you know what's about to happen.
No.
Well, that's fine.
I
Happens.
feel so bad. This.
Like, this play is fine,
I should have gotten the kill.
but you need
He's
to
like
do it so much
you're more
faster.
faster.
Just be like confident in what you do.
I like that. I do like that the plays are right. Like I think that's why. I think I kept feeling like the plays and things that I do are right. What even though like some of them are like let's say mistimed or too early. And I feel like that's kind of maybe where the confidence comes in a little bit too.
Yeah.
Like if I had more
So,
confidence, it'd be more. It'd be better.
by the way, you're anchoring B as Killjoy, which means it's your
Mhm.
job. So, like, as anchor,
Mhm.
there's 3 possible jobs that you have.
Mhm.
Those are the only times where you should be anchoring. It's number 1, I can get 2 kills before I get traded, right?
Okay.
If you get traded, like if you get 1 kill, you die, and they still get sight, that's really bad, right?
Okay.
Well, it's not like it's really bad, but like it's not in your favor, right?
Ideal. Right.
It's just same amount of numbers and they have sight, right? So you need to
Mhm.
either be able to get 2 kills before you get traded. Number 2 is I can stop them from coming out before my
Right.
team comes out. Like while my team rotates over.
Mhm.
Or no, there's only 2. Never mind. So you need to either be able to stall them from coming out, which is something you can do very well in Killjoy because you have mollies,
Right.
or you need to be able to get 2 kills before you get out, or before you get traded, which is more a cipher thing than Killjoy. Like as a Killjoy, your main job as anchor is more like, okay, I know that they're coming out. I now have 12 seconds of mollies, so that my team can rotate over by the time that my mollies are gone, right?
Right.
But right now you haven't put your mollies. And you
Yes.
also won't know if they're out until they're actually out because your turret's all the way in this corner. Right?
Right.
So by the time they're out, you're just playing retake.
Yes.
And as well, like you're trying to play off of this alarm bot, you just need to play close and swing off of
Okay.
the alarm bot.
Mid.
Because right now, if the alarm bot gets triggered by someone that's here, you're gonna be
Yeah.
so late on the swing.
Yeah. Someone's here.
This is really unnecessary. What you're doing. So your team has full control of all
Mhm.
of this. So there's 2 places where they could be, mid and B.
Or
And right
B.
now, you are the only person between them and mid and them and B because your entire team is towards A, right?
Right. Mhm.
If you die here, not only is it suddenly from a 5v3 to a 4v3, it went from a 5v3 to a 4v3 when they've got free sight
Right.
with so much space. So your role in the round right now is to just survive
Okay.
until your team can come over.
Did I hear that behind me?
And
Or somebody
fighting
that's
mid
behind
here
me?
is not very like it's just really bad. Because if there's a guy mid here again, he kills you, or like doesn't, but like if he kills you, sight is fully open.
Okay.
One enemy remaining.
This is where we're just like, okay, go for it. Why not?
Yeah, this is fun.
And he's just like running around like a monkey getting the ace.
Yeah, and this is just again your uh saving your mollies.
Oh, I think Kira's getting dinner.
Yeah, but you did it last round as well, where like you're not
Okay.
throwing your mollies in the pre-round.
Yeah.
Whereas like that's the on defense, that's the like whole point where killjoy mollies are so good. You
Okay.
put them in the pre-round and you can insta pop them. Whereas right now, if you want to use them, like on main, you're gonna have to throw them first. Like just put one here, put one there, and then just use them when they're out.
They're on B.
And as well, this is the same as the Sky thing earlier. You're playing offsite, your Sova's playing onsite. You cannot help him if they come out. So they're gonna come out here, and your Sova is just fully alone. There's nothing you can do to help him. So he's probably gonna die here. Yeah. And now you're playing on a site where you had 2 people, which is normal on Ascent to have 2 people on a site.
Right.
You are instantly playing 5v4 retake 10 seconds into the round, which is really bad, especially considering it's a Sentinel site.
Spike planted. Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade.
So like playing offsite here, by the way, is not bad, right? That's not what I'm saying. Playing
Mhm.
offsite here is perfectly fine if you put your mollies here and you communicate that with your Sova,
Right.
so that you're stalling them from coming out. Like they're going to come out either way because they have KO ult and they are just gonna end up coming out.
Mm-hmm.
But you can just buy time so that by the time your team is here, or like by the time that they are planting, your team can already start the retake. You're not gonna give them any time to get into a good post plant position, right?
Okay.
And you need to let your Sova know that you're playing offsite, because your Sova's on site, right? In his in your defense, he should also just see that you're offsite, but he doesn't. So like, just tell him.
Well, it becomes my job to
Yeah.
remind him, kind of like, because I've been saying everything this entire game.
Yes. Molly's not bad. And this.
Uh,
Wait, you didn't. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I didn't see that you didn't reload before. So like, just you're in like.
Overheating mode. Go go go.
No. You're in like a dead moment right now. There's nothing going on for you. Just reload your gun.
Okay.
Placing swarm grenade.
So if you reload your gun, then you kill this guy same way, but you're not reloading when the sage swings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Placing alarm bot.
I think we lose this, right? This was all.
Spike down A.
Yeah, again, like taking this fight, really bad. Your entire team is towards A.
Mm-hmm.
If you die here, look what happens to the map, right? Because right
All
now
the
we
right
have
side is
info
free.
here. We have info here because of the turret.
Mhm.
Suddenly, we have 0 info here and it's fully open
Right.
when you die.
Still open. Omen A main.
One enemy remaining.
Why did I push up like? Okay.
Yeah, so like now you're playing on site, but in this situation it's bad because you're solo
No
1v.
one's there. Yeah. No one's there.
Yeah.
I think here I was having a really good dinner, and it started making me like really happy.
Yeah, cause see, like this guy just enters and you're dead.
I feel like I could have held that better though, too. Like. Almost.
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
if you win the
almost.
fight, you win the fight, but like still,
Yeah.
if you just
Mhm.
have a teammate there.
Enemy remaining.
Do the molly this time.
I hear myself getting distracted. Oh yeah, he had cats. He had like, I feel this is the night that he made this really good like grilled chicken, bell peppers, and onions.
Who
with,
did?
Like, my my ex boyfriend because I was visiting him,
Mm.
and he cooks really well, and I'm
Oh,
like
okay.
I have the pickiness of a 4-year-old, but because he goes out of his way to like cook for me, I try to eat everything that he fixes. My only thing is
You
I
a
can't do
kitty?
spices.
He
He has
cooked
2
the fucking
cats.
cat?
He has
Oh,
2
okay.
cats, and cats make me happy too.
It's a fine swing. Now, by the way, you need to call for your Sova here that KO is man. Because
Okay.
I guarantee you, Sova was not looking at his minimap like he's swinging at the same time here. He has to watch his crosshair. He
I
doesn't
feel
know
like
that the cameraman.
more times than not, I tend to be more aware of the mini map than a lot of people that I play with.
True, but like I feel like you're looking at the mini map too much.
Too much, yeah. I need to
Yeah.
kind of find that midline because I remember the first time I ever played a game and the first time I ever got like a VOD review, back a little bit during like Act 1, Episode 1, whatever. I had the coach. He paused the game every 3 to 5 seconds, and it was like a pop quiz trivia time every time, right?
I
Oh
canceled
yeah,
the new-
this is. I'm so smart. Look at me go.
No, he's stupid, bro.
He's stupid. Yeah.
The thing is, if he cancels, he wins the round.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
you
can even
can-
tell as soon as I saw the player detained. I'm like, I can defuse.
Because he's under, right? And you can
Mhm.
dodge the Killjoy ult with the Omen ult, right? So I'm just
Mhm.
gonna TP here, I cancel when the ult is gone. You weren't expecting that either, I don't think, because you're not even
No.
like...
Like I'm not even on the spike. Like I'm waiting for him to like come off of it. See, and then I see that, and I was like, what? Because I was planning just to tap it and then like reevaluate. You can hear me. I'm like, there ain't no way this just happened.
So here, like, you're both playing offsite, that's... If you're gonna do that. But then, like, there's no real reason for you to be playing offsite here.
Yeah, I need to be more confident here, for sure. What am I... Oh. Oh no! Oh no! I'm funny.
Okay.
I'm sorry for laughing at that. That's just funny.
Alright. But like main takeaways from that is speed up. You're like so slow a lot of times that by the time that like the ideas most of the time aren't even that bad, but you're executing them so slowly that like
it's like
by
I'm
the time
waiting
that
for every situation to pop up and then react little by little.
Yeah, you're doing it so slowly that like by the time you get to where you were trying to get, the plan doesn't work anymore because of how slow it is. Yeah, exactly. Your timing's gone.
That's what I say. Like I feel like I'm smart, but I just need to be like. I mean, it has changed, so it's interesting to see the difference right now. Honestly, like I feel like there's an actual difference, and I haven't felt like there's been a difference in my gameplay for a long, long time.
Because I've been working from yesterday, right?
Yeah, it's just because like, I like it. Even looks like a little bit of a different player too. A little bit. Granted, this is like literally day 3 of playing Jet.
Yeah.
I'm working on mechanics. Don't mind me. I'm just here. I'm just here to play game. I know I know I should be first, but I'm just kind of like, nah. This Phoenix can go first. I'm just gonna be that annoying.
Well, the thing is,
Jet.
if you want to work on mechanics, and you're not comfortable on Duelist, going on Duelist isn't gonna help you. You should be. If you want to work on mechanics, you should be the second person in.
I will tell you this. I am very like Jet has me unconfident a little bit, but I am 100% confident on like Neon or something. Like I love Neon.
Fair enough. I would personally never play Neon in lower ranks because Neon is super dependent on teammates' utility.
I also have like a really bad lurking autopilot mode that I need to get rid of as well.
Also, this buy is really bad.
Okay.
You only buy a smoke. So, like, obviously, the less you buy, the lower the chances of you winning the round, alright?
Okay.
On pistol, everyone has equal money. Just buy whatever you want to buy. Whether that's double smoke light shields or smoke ghost or updraft smoke frenzy, it doesn't really matter. Like, the more stuff you have to use, the, like, easier the round is. And on pistol, it's full 50-50. at the start. But like by not buying here, you're like pretty much just like making your chance of winning the pistol lower. And pistol is probably the most important round in like the two pistol rounds are the most important rounds in a game of Valorant, because normally you win a round and then you go to the next round again. But with pistol, you win the pistol and you've pretty much already won the second round as well.
Okay.
And not only are you pretty much going to win the second round, you're going to get more ult orbs for your teammates, which means that you're going to get your ult sooner, yada yada yada. Like it all stacks up.
Oh, also, I think I muted Discord here, but I was talking to someone talking in my ear. Tragic.
This is really bad.
Mm.
You just need to go with your team here. So like for the after this, like the rest of this round, I'm just gonna look at how you take the fights, because like the decision to do this in the first place is like
Spike down B.
really bad.
Stay down.
I don't really like that you went for the right click here, but that's literally just personal preference, I guess. But like
Yeah, probably
this?
shouldn't have.
again, you're so
No.
slow here.
Yeah, so again, just tempo.
No one's gonna be on the left or the right here anymore. No one's gonna come top mid.
They're all
like,
focused on main.
Yeah. Like if you are like, because you're spending, let's see, we're on 25 right now.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't take you more than like 8 seconds to get the market here with shift.
Mm-hmm.
So you're here like 6 seconds later.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you just went in a straight line with gun out, and then you can still check left right if you really want to. Like, I guess you can check pizza here, but like you can do that while just walking this way, right? If you do that, this Omen doesn't even get time to walk out here. You're here, and you get 2 instead of 1.
Stay down.
You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're gonna be here, and they're all gonna be looking towards men. So you just got 2 free kills.
Okay.
Whereas now you kill 1, they know you're here.
Right. Oh, okay. Don't look at the dash. The dashes are horrible. Eventually we'll get it.
I got the spike. Spike planted.
All right. So here,
Mhm.
you're in a 2v2 now, right?
Mhm.
You're in a 2v2, and you're like pretty much 100% sure that they're both main, I'm pretty sure. Cypher might be market.
Player standing.
Yeah, Cypher's market. You're in a 2v2 here, and you're playing on site, right?
Okay,
They are always going to go for your Phoenix first here.
Mhm. Okay.
Like, your Phoenix is dying before you, no matter how they play this,
Okay.
right? So you've taken a 2v2, and by not, like, you need to go stairs here. Is pretty much what I'm
Okay.
saying. Like, you need to help your Phoenix so that it stays a 2v2, whereas now you're turning into a 2v1 and another 2v1.
Right. Okay.
Last player standing.
There's only one situation where playing it that way is okay, and that's if your in post plant and time on the bomb is really low. Because if you are, say, in a 3v3, right, and you're playing together, when shit falls apart, it's going to fall apart faster, right? You're going to be dying together in quick succession if you do die, right?
Mhm.
If you're in a 3v3 and you are taking fights one by one, you are like wasting a lot more of their time. That's the only like reason for you to play 1v1s in post
Okay.
plants. It's just to stall time and let the bomb explode.
Okay.
That's all I can.
Yeah.
You need to be like aware of where you're open.
I like
to.
how I think I even corrected myself after this, like with what I said here.
One enemy remaining.
That's right.
It was a horrible try. It was horrible. Shot the Cypher, tried to get into like the smoke Yeah, like, probably should. I should have like moved up
No,
too, or at least moved up. I could have been
no,
further
no, no,
up.
no. Holding the cipher here is fine. What you should have done is instead of playing, hold up, instead of playing here,
Yeah, move
where
it
you're
up
open
further.
from lane, just play here against the
Yeah,
box.
yeah, that's what I meant. Like I shouldn't have been. I think I even say like I shouldn't have been open to lane, and that's what killed me. If I'd been further up or like moved up a bit, it would have been better.
You need to, like, also, if you're gonna be playing duelist,
Mm-hmm.
like, your initiators are your bitches, right? Like,
Yeah.
these guys do things to help you get kills. So if you're gonna swing this, ask for like a flash. Tell Gecko like, yo, flash for me. Because then like now the Omen has to worry about the flash as well, and he's gonna
Mhm.
have to move his crosshair, and there's like a bigger chance that you kill him there.
Who's gonna go first?
Oh, listen to what I say here. I sounded like a bitch here when she asked who's gonna first. This is what I said. I was like,
Okay. So we all follow our jet.
I'm not swinging until Gecko uses util effectively. I love that response. It sounded like such a bitch. My friend was laughing in Discord. I don't care. If I ask you to util, you should be able to util.
See, the thing is, I agree, but
We're
if
all
he
going in
doesn't do
anyway.
it, if he doesn't do it, you just need to live with it.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
I will, but he then, in my perspective, he doesn't have a right to complain about it.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're not. Like, you look how far behind you are.
Yeah, no.
You should be the first person there, dashing out
I'm letting
now.
Phoenix go first.
And like, by the time that you dash, you're not really taking any space anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Yeah, this is somewhat fine. You're in 4v2. Just play safe.
We're all looking the same way. Careful. They all look like monkeys.
One enemy remaining.
And this is where you should be thinking about saving your gun. Because if this Omen decided to just run away, or if this Yoru decided to run away instead of saving the gun, you die here and you don't save the Vandal to bomb.
Yeah,
So
it's because like
you just
I'm
spent
trying
1,000 credits for 1 HP, by the way.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was getting. I mean, I wasn't getting frustrated. I was just trying to like. I need a lot more practice, like swinging off that util from an initiator. Like, and I want to get that practice too.
But the thing is, you're on a jet
Yeah.
where not having the util isn't that big of an issue
Mhm.
because you have a dash.
That I.
Like you pop dash, you peek, you get out.
We're working on that. I'm very bad at it.
See here? Hey, you're baiting your Gecko. Like you're letting him swing first and then you go.
Oh, I honestly wasn't thinking about that. Actually, I was thinking about all the bullets coming for me. Not really like what was it? I wasn't thinking about baiting him. Like, see, look, he's running into these bullets. Like, I'm waiting for the space between them before I'm pushing.
It's completely fine for you to swing this.
Okay.
Because you have 3 teammates behind you who, even if you die, will trade you.
Okay, so okay.
Like, obviously, don't swing it, but like here, the moment this man stops spraying,
is the moment I should be going in.
you just go. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I was a little slow in that. But I do recognize like that's what I need to do here.
Because the thing is, if your jet dying isn't a big deal. Right? Your duelist dying is fine if you trade.
They're
if anything, it's
supposed to
better.
die as long as you trade.
Yes,
Right.
like if you lose your gecko, all of a sudden you have no info anymore.
Right.
Like no info initiator.
Okay.
Whereas if your jet dies, like oh you can't enter the way you want to enter. Like okay. But like your jet should be the one taking these fights.
Yeah, I ran into the box. I meant to go forward, and then here, I mean,
Fine.
I pushed the smoke. Oh, what did I do here?
Omen's in main. One enemy remaining. Omen main. Last main.
Doesn't really matter what you do. To be honest, you've already won the round.
Okay.
Get out of my way!
You're baiting your harbor. Like really hard.
Oh, Gecko, how the fuck did you fuck that up? Spike down.
My ult's ready.
There's another one?
I got the spike.
And here, just run mid to market instantly.
Oh, so here the pathing should be towards mid. I
Yeah.
tried. Look, I tried to hold him in my defense. I did try to hold him.
Yeah, but
though.
you should just
Go
should be in front of the harbor. There's no way a harbor should be in front of you.
Right.
Because like the thing is, you're not really holding him at all. If he walks around this corner and he dies from market here instead of this guy, if he dies from market,
That's
right now, he dies from market, you cannot trade him
Okay.
at all. You should be this guy, and he should be about here.
Okay.
Oh, Gecko, how the fuck did you fuck that up?
And then
Down.
this point, you gun it through mid to B.
Okay, so
Because
my pathing
you
was
need-
wrong here. Instead of going to the right, I should have gone forward.
Yes. So,
Okay.
so the thing is, you guys have just baited rotates towards A, right? You guys have done shit on A. There's
Mhm.
probably one guy that goes over to A here. You've just killed the mid player because that was this guy. You've just
And now
killed
now
the
it's
B
the
player.
choice A or B. And I need to make the best decision of which way to go because I'm in the middle.
Yes, and we know they're all
Okay.
A, and we've just killed the B and mid player. So which side's gonna be open?
B.
Yeah. So just run mid to B. Because if you're gonna go, like through here first, you're losing like
Time.
5 to 10 seconds where someone can be in CT by the
Okay.
time that you get here. So like what I'm doing here is I'm grabbing Spike, I'm literally knife out running up to market, throwing
Oh.
smoke here for my cross, and then I'm just running into B.
One enemy remaining.
Where is he?
Mid.
He's mid for sure?
Yeah, just heard him.
Got it. I'm planting then. Woo! Open though.
Yeah, I'm you just going woo. I can tell like I'm still kind of getting used to this, but oh, this is so. Okay, this was my fault. This was my fault.
Your gecko dies from main, doesn't it?
This was my fault. No. It's even worse and better at the same time. You hear him.
So the thing is, if you're gonna play here, just
I-
play.
I don't think I had a shot because my timing was off.
No, but you should be playing at the quarter. Hold up, I'll show you what you should be doing here.
Okay. So it's like right idea, just a little bit off on the positioning, and I let my gecko die.
like playing where you're playing is fine,
Right. It's how
but
I'm playing
you
it,
guys don't know if he's main.
Mhm.
So what you should be doing instead.
It's more of
is,
like the dart that kind of gives it away too, and you hear that step.
Play here, and look at this angle.
Okay, so I was just tucked in a little too tight because that would be like more Sentinel
Yes.
autopiloting versus
Exactly.
okay.
Well,
Yeah, no,
also as a sentinel, if you're playing here and you don't have util on main, so like this is
I'm
just
waiting
a
for the tap on
huge-
the spike.
This is a huge question mark, right? You just, if you're gonna sit here, you need to hold this.
Right. Okay. So either way, I still need to hold that angle. Got it.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Because now, so like your gecko's gonna die here, no matter what, right? Your gecko doesn't
Yeah.
fucking expect him behind because he like thinks you're watching this, right?
Yeah.
So the gecko dies, and then now your teammate is here with door closed,
Mhm.
and you're here, and Sova heard you run.
Yes, I have full
So
confidence.
now
but
we've
yeah.
gone from a 3v1 where we've let our gecko die into a 2v1, which isn't really a 2v1 because it's a 1v1 and another
It's
1v1.
a 1v1 50-50 right here,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
So you just need to like think about how like you're gonna approach it.
I felt so. You can hear me feeling so bad. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, that's 100% my fault. I mean, at least I own it. Like, I can, like, yeah, I let you die. I'm laughing so hard. You know what? At least I can have fun, right?
True.
I think what it is also doing this is like I'm a little bit less stressed. Here I'm just yeah, like this is where I'm kind of like
Like you are
I
so
think
scared.
yeah.
If you
Okay.
dash out here, this never
Yeah.
happens.
Okay, yeah.
Like you guys should be out.
I was a little slow here.
So like even with the typing, you should already be out here. Like you should
Okay.
be on switch.
Hmm. So I should be closer behind the gecko ult.
Yes. Because like they didn't do it, but
Mm-hmm.
if these guys know what they're doing,
Mm-hmm.
by the like the omen isn't getting pushed yet, right? And you
Right.
guys aren't out yet, so the guys in CT are just gonna come out to protect the omen.
Which is why I smoke.
So
Well,
like
I should
you should be dead here if these guys are smart. If these guys are smart, you're dead. Like you die anyway, but like
Oh, we have the harbor wall.
yeah, but they know that you're not out yet
Yeah.
because Omen knows that you're not out yet.
True. Okay.
So like you're 17 seconds into the round. It's not like you've done anything on the other parts of the map.
Right.
Right, you're
We've all
17
been
seconds
here.
into the round and you're now coming out. So everyone's going to be here.
I should be up there.
It's too slow again. You should not be the person here.
Yeah, let me just.
You should throw it.
See, this is exactly what I told you to do on the Killjoy thing.
You see how it's gotten better though, right? Like.
No,
this,
but the thing is, the
But I
thing
shouldn't
is,
be doing it on Jet.
yeah,
I mean,
number
here-
one, and it's also not intentional.
You should throw it.
You're not like I know for a fact you're not doing this because you're waiting for them to rotate. It's just because
I'm doing
now
it-
you got here.
Yeah.
It like you got a little bit lucky on the timing, but like this is exactly the result you'll get
Okay, when my
if
timing
these guys
is
are
better on
distracted
KJ.
by them coming
Right.
out. Yes.
Okay. I like that you can point that out too. Here, I wait, I think 2 seconds. Too late. And then, yeah.
Let's plant together.
So by the way, by the time you kill this guy, because you're
That's
like
when I need to book
all
it.
the way
Here is where I
back
book
here,
it.
I don't think you go through mid because it's 4v3. You don't
So I
need
go
to. You just
to-
go
to-
back and go with your team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I like that I can recognize this though too now.
So like, by the way, this Omen being here and just smoking,
If that's
this
lucky,
indicates that he feels safe,
yeah.
right? He
Mhm.
feels safe in smoking this, which to me indicates that there's no one here. Right? They are all rotated over.
Oh, okay.
So, like, you should not have to worry about the guy being there.
Okay.
Like, there's not going to be anyone short at this point. If you're low on numbers, by the way, it's completely fine to go through here, but in 4v3, just go through spawn and link up with your team.
I must hook you.
Yeah, and like it is so late in the round now that like
Mhm.
there's no way any one of them is still gonna come through here.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah. I know.
I still play,
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
I know. So like,
Mhm.
of course, right? There is a chance, right, that someone will
Mhm.
be here. There can be someone here. But in Valorant, you need to make assumptions.
Mhm.
And the assumption I'm making here is if this guy is already here,
And feeling safe and doing
right,
a smoke
and feeling
thing,
safe, and
then
then
I should be able to
especially
stomp.
this guy already being here,
It means they're all gone.
there's
from here.
no one here.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Gecko is hacking.
Smoke doesn't really do anything.
Mm.
You're like smoking on the smoke.
One enemy remaining.
I barely saw that, honestly. I don't know how I didn't see that.
No charges left.
Fine.
I feel like that was a little bit more confident than normal. I would have never done that before. I would have backed the hell up.
Yeah.
I need to stop typing. You know my
Yeah,
rating.
so like
My
as Jet, you want to be like the first person in, and you're spending like the first
Mhm.
10 seconds typing in the past few
Yeah, I
rounds.
need to stop that. It's actually really bad. When I did raids, right? My raid leader told me that I was not allowed to type anything in party chat or all chat for the entire raid time. Like it got banned. I was
Raids?
banned from it. Yeah.
What raids?
I don't remember. We did like WoW raids, Final Fantasy 14 raids, and
Uh,
all this other stuff. And like I type a lot.
we're talking about Valorant. I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
The typing got banned because I can't help but say shit in type.
Yeah. Also, this Phoenix volley he's throwing is awful.
Is it really? Oh, did I? Oh, that was just me. I was prepared for it, but not prepared enough, I think.
So what this Phoenix wall does is it just
Mhm.
fully allows them to come out
Right.
without you guys
Without
being able to
knowing.
do anything about
Right.
it. Like, yes, you're gonna be able to come out behind the wall
Mm-hmm.
but like you have such a small
Small.
space here,
Mm-hmm.
and they can just come out of heaven. They can come out of short. Like, you die to the Yoru here, yes, but like, say you're still behind the wall here. The Yoru is just here.
Yeah, he
The
wouldn't
wall
know.
drops, and they can be everywhere.
Yeah, it's like I have to push that wall because there's just not enough room.
Yeah.
Oh, we tried this. I cannot up, but I was like, we're gonna try this. I wasted so much time here. There's so much time.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
What?
It cut itself off in 15 minutes. So it's the next video.
Oh.
That's stupid. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, we wasted too much time.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
Close.
Last player standing.
Yeah. I mean, you pretty
I-
much just already said what I was gonna say. Like, your
Yeah.
team is going out on B.
Mhm.
And by the way, if your team's gonna go out on B, just opt from tiles. If
Okay.
you're gonna op, I wouldn't recommend opting on attack on ascent anyway. But if you're gonna do it, just do it from tiles so that you can just go to your team.
Okay.
Because right now you need to either go through mid, which with an op is super uncomfortable, or you have to go through spawn, which takes like 10 extra seconds.
Yeah. And I threw the op off the map because I was like, well, fuck that.
That's kind of unnecessary in a 3v3.
Too close.
Okay, so here, right, if I just want to...
Cypher set up A.
You're doing the exact thing that you did to the harbor earlier.
But, okay.
Where... See how far behind you are?
Mm-hmm.
Now they get into a fight, but you need to dash to be even able to help them out. Right, so you get the trade, right? But you and the Gecko should be opposite.
Right.
Like, Gecko is swinging this.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, what should be happening is Gecko flashes this for you while you swing.
Yeah. And now I have to worry about two angles, and I get that, and
Yes.
then I don't know why Harbor pushed that. Like that
And
kind
the thing is as well, like, if you die here and Gecko trades you,
Mhm.
then you've still got Wingman, you've still got Flash, you've still got
Right.
Molly, whereas now you have an updraft. Yeah, pushing that is stupid. Where the fuck did you get gold from?
I don't know. I should have
There
just
is
started
something.
booking it. I should have started running.
Right, you should just like, moment you get Spike here, right?
run.
You saw Jet, you saw
Mhm.
Sova, you know Cypher's A. There's only one guy B at most, right? Your rook could be A, but he's probably B. Your Phoenix is already B. Just go with him. Because even like, I'll wait for a little bit. It's like you get Spike
here.
now. Now they're both still here. You
Mhm.
take this fight for
Too long.
5 seconds. Even if Phoenix doesn't die here, if you decide to go B now, they're gonna be CT.
Okay.
It's like you're too late on this. Lucky.
I tried. I feel like if my crosshair placement had been a little bit higher, it would have been better.
You don't have to updraft to do that, by the way.
Yeah, I can use the bike. I need to work on it. It's been a while.
Yeah. So again, you and the Gecko should be swapped around here. You should instantly be going after Phoenix. What is your reason for staying here?
I'm watching Gecko and Phoenix do stuff. I actually don't have a reason.
Start pushing up, try to work B, and Harbor.
Oh! I know what I'm doing! I'm watching Sage.
Watching Sage?
Because look mid.
Alright, Sage, start pushing up, try to work B, and Harbor go with Sage.
I'm telling Harbor and Sage to scale up B and to start pushing it because they're all over here on A. So I stay up there because I'm paying attention to what's happening on the minimap.
I mean, yes, but if you just go out A with your team here, then there's no
Yeah.
reason for you guys to go B.
Yeah, and I only did it because Sage and Harbor, like right here, they look confused.
Yeah, but like, because you're so worried about them looking confused, you look confused.
Oh, okay. My bad then.
So like, if you just come with your team here onto site, right?
And Harbor go with Sage.
Like, because right now, because of the Phoenix ult running out, your Gecko's alone. Right? So you die. Now, I think Gecko probably dies.
Yes.
Yeah, so Phoenix dies because he has to come out of main again.
Alright.
You know? Whereas if you just come out here and you like realize that they're here, you'd go like, yo, just come A, we're out A.
Okay.
And like, you just instantly win the round. Whereas like, this is gonna get dicey. Who wins
Yeah,
it?
yeah. We want it, but yeah. Okay, that's my fault then. I got very distracted by Sage and Harbor. Like I got over worried about my teammates here when I didn't need to be.
Yeah, and like the buy here, like I already said it on attack, like the buy
Yeah.
here is really bad.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming in main.
Cause like this, holding this with a classic is like really bad.
They're taking orb.
Okay.
Alright, here they come.
Like Ghost or Sheriff, it's like 10 times easier.
I think I just panicked too much there. I don't
So,
super know what I
Okay,
could have
like
done
let's
better.
say you have a Ghost, right, or a Sheriff.
Mhm.
They're coming in main.
Peeking more aggressively would be okay.
First of all, if you have it, like I'm taking this peak, right? If I have
Mhm.
a ghost or a sheriff, I'm popping dash, and like even if I like don't hit my shot, I'm just dashing out.
Here
Like
I
if you have
heard.
a ghost or sheriff, you can keep holding this
Okay.
and just trust in your aim.
They're taking orb. Right, here they come.
I'm
Here I
not a
wanted
big
to.
fan of going back here. I won't lie.
I wanted a chance to kind of like reposition myself and so I could I want to say isolate a little bit better.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
like
think
if
it
you're
will.
playing close here, like
Uh-huh.
so, like first of all, you can fight the jet here together with your harbor or gecko. I don't know who it is. Your gecko.
Gecko.
Like that jet is dead if you're in this corner, right?
Mm-hmm. But
And
like
then
when
second
Gecko
of all,
backed up, I also backed up too, so we could see the same thing. I think I just missed.
yay! But like backing up here is unnecessary in the first place.
Okay.
Like look where your harbor is. So like the jet would be dead now. The harbor doesn't have to swing. If you're in the other corner here, you guys have perfect crossfire on these
I
two.
don't know why I right clicked.
Smoke
I
here is
don't
actually
mind
really
this,
good.
but
Like
I
this
should.
reposition is really good, right? You
Okay.
whiff, that that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, what I'm doing here in this situation,
Maybe going to the right instead.
right?
Oh no.
After this happens, I'm not chasing this guy,
Okay.
right? You just heard a guy reload here.
Right.
You know there's a guy on the other side of this corner, like
Mhm.
other side of this wall.
Because Sage is looking at him.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, you just heard him reload right next to
Yeah.
you, right? If you
Mhm.
swing out, you're fully open to from your left. Whereas if you swing out like this and you fight
Mhm.
the omen, this is blocking the Sova for you.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like you get an isolated 1v1 here because of the way they're playing, but if you
Mhm.
swing this omen, you've got an isolated 1v1 no matter what.
Okay. You know, it took me forever to like use dice on A main. I disagreed here with my team 100% that that spot doesn't work, but you know what? I fucking hate them.
What spot doesn't work? This corner.
Yeah. I don't like it. I was like, I know too many people that clear that to ever want to be up there. Like, I think that's also another thing is that there are certain things that I'm so used to people clearing that I won't even be there anymore.
Hmm. That's a bad habit, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Why the fuck did we close door?
Alright, I'm tucking. I'm not gonna peek harbor. Try to fall back if you can.
I need someone on A.
Yeah. Just kind of get into a really good spot because we don't know.
Wait, when did we
Yeah.
fall down? Oh yeah, you should not be going B here. I didn't even realize that wall went down.
Mm-hmm.
I clear it.
Yeah.
As long as that wall stays up, like look, you've
Mhm.
got 3 people on B.
Mm-hmm.
Your harbor is now solo A. You've committed to the rotate. Harbor's alone. Does he die? No. Okay. If Harbor dies here, it's the same thing as before, where
With
all your
the-
team were A and you were B. If your
Mm-hmm.
Harbor dies here, right? He was watching short. He was watching main. Now all of a sudden, all of A and short is open.
Okay.
There's one more stage.
One enemy remaining.
I never saw someone.
30 seconds left.
Nice.
Oh, this I don't think I should have done this.
Rushing. They broke my wall. At least 3. Stay back. They have guns.
I mean, I got it, but I don't think
So-
I needed to do it.
This fight is fine. The problem is that it's 18 seconds into the round.
Okay, so it is something I don't super need to do, right?
Well, it's not something you need to do, but like we're on bonus, right? Okay, first of all, you shouldn't be buying here. We're on our
Okay.
bonus round.
Oh, what?
Or wait, are we on? Yeah, we're on bonus round. This round is just used to use whatever the hell we had from the round before
Okay.
and build our economy more. Because right now, if you lose this round, right, you win it. But if you lose this round, you're not going to be able to buy next round.
Right.
Pushing on.
So like this peak,
Mm-hmm.
first of all, you should have done it with Gecko Sheriff. You should just ask him to give that to you.
Okay.
And then you just take this fight with the Sheriff at the start of the round.
Okay.
Because like again, you're on bonus, they're gonna have better guns. Take a risk.
At least.
Okay.
One enemy remaining.
That's one's right side, right?
Spike down A. Right there.
Yeah, this I'm just like, we can just.
Nice.
I don't usually peek that. I just.
Okay, this is stupid. I 100% think this is stupid. But I was like, okay, why not? Look, they're gonna clear it, and I'm just gonna die.
Probably grab his way.
This is actually really great, though. This is so stupid.
You know what the problem here is?
I'm too wide.
No, the problem here is he uses dart on mid, so it doesn't happen. But your harbor is not gonna shoot this dart for you, I guarantee you. So this dart's gonna get thrown. It's gonna and like they're gonna know you're here because you have to either let it hit you or break it. In which case you make sound and then know you're there.
Yeah. This is so stupid. This is the stupidest thing I've seen in a while.
We got Spike. There's
Spike
another one.
down mid.
Is it here? No, it might be the next round. It's the next round.
One enemy remaining.
Because there was a round I was up here, and the rest of the round was so stupid.
My money is on a main.
Oh, but actually, this is great. It's so stupid.
Oh,
I'm just
fine.
like looking at the gun.
I'm gonna get like a body.
See this is like the first round where the position you're taking I can agree with. So like this
This
as a
one.
jet, this position's bad.
Okay.
None of your util helps you here. Here,
Okay, so I'm not like thinking
Fine.
weirdly. Okay.
right? It's
okay.
an off angle. Let's hope you play it the way. Yeah, okay. You just watch this. You take one shot, you fall down.
They're ready.
Your scrims one okay?
They're breaking in an Omen TP.
Place in.
And rotate here.
It looks like I'm faster.
You
on the
should. I mean,
rotates.
okay. Now you should rotate. You should ask your Harbit to stay.
Pretty fast.
Okay.
Your scrims one okay? Test me.
Cause look, we're in 5v4 and A is just fully open.
Nope.
Are they going A? No.
No.
How does this one fall apart?
Oh,
Ooh, border.
so I wasn't really using. I was kind of trying to use the I was trying to use, like my arrow. We weren't aware of the cipher, but I was trying to use the arrow, like through the wall to like take the shot, not really
Yeah,
having
but
to
like,
peek it.
look at your sage.
Sage, yeah. I thought
Just-
that too. I was like, fuck.
Just good swing with him.
Ooh, border.
If you guys double swing that Sova, he's dead. And then maybe you actually expect the cipher as
Cypher,
well
yeah.
by that point. Pop dash. Oh. So, okay, you're playing an off angle.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important on jet.
Okay.
Playing an off angle here, right? This is not a
Right.
normal angle. Right? That's fine.
This isn't a
Now
normal
they know
angle?
you're
Wait,
there?
Wait, hold on. Wait, pause it really fast.
Yeah.
Wait,
Hold on.
the angle, yeah.
Yes.
So this is not a normal angle.
This is not a usual angle.
It's not.
No. This is not something I'm clearing if I'm just white swinging.
Really?
Yes. Because someone playing here is going to get traded if they don't play it like okay, you can play it this way, right?
Okay.
But
I mean, it's
this-
wall
this-
bangable. Okay, it's just not normal.
yes,
Okay.
exactly.
I didn't know that.
So I'll just actually I'll show you real quick on
I'm
the
so-
development like
I-
what I'm clearing.
honestly, and this is probably just because of like the 5 stackings in the games I've been in, right? I feel like my default look spots are the off angles and not the like super common ones.
Let's watch this real quick.
I'm sorry. I like.
No, you're good. All right. So if I'm A, actually, I'll
Okay.
pull up Valorant real quick. It's easier. Just load up the game.
I mean, I understand like the difference of like the common angles and the off angles being angles you aren't normally going to clear. It's just that I don't really. I can differentiate them if I'm thinking about it, I would say. But in the middle of a game, I'm not really.
No, but the thing is that it isn't like I'm not clearing it because I don't want to clear it. I'm not clearing it because it fucks something else up. I'll show you in a sec.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Like first of all, if they have an op, I am clearing it,
Okay.
but like with a jump spot, because
Okay.
that is a very common angle for jets to be with an op.
Okay.
Alright, let me. Valorant, there you go.
Let's go.
I like that whale.
Oh.
But even the difference, I do notice, I feel like it's steadier and I'm more, I wouldn't say I'm more confident. It's like I'm more sure of how I'm taking those gunfights a lot more than I was in the other game on KJ.
Yeah.
Which
You're
is
still
nice
like
to see.
super scared though. Like it's better for the KG game, but like it's still
It's
super
less
scared.
scared.
Alright, so the problem
Mhm.
is
Mhm.
that this angle also exists, right?
Right.
This is a very common angle
Right, dice.
for an Omen or something to play. Omens will almost always play dice.
Right.
Because the nice thing about Omen
And I play here on KJ a
is...
lot
30
too.
seconds left.
No, on Koju you should not be playing there. There's only one reason that Omens play here, it's because they have a TP. Right? So as an Omen, I'm playing here.
Really? Okay.
Right? Or like I'm smoking this and I'm playing here. If I get pressured, right? They come out. Instead of like just being fucked here, I can just TP out. And I'm fully
okay.
safe. Right?
Yeah,
On Killjoy, you don't have that luxury.
No, I don't. But I think well, I mean, I set up my util for it too, but it's
If
still
you're
not
not an Omen or a Jet or a Reyna who can get out with their util,
it's not
you
the
should
ideal.
never be playing on A site. Like maybe a Cypher under with like trips or something because you have like fucking trips.
Maybe
that
that's
you can
why
kills
people
off
get
of.
so surprised when I'm there. Okay, that's starting to
Yeah,
make
like
more
you should
sense.
not be here. Because unless you have a buddy with you on site, or
I mean,
like
I
say
normally
your
do have a
KO is
buddy.
playing here,
I normally have a buddy with me on site. When
like
I'm
say
here.
your KO is playing here and he flashes out and he swings and you swing at the same time, right? Unless, but like that's something you need to coordinate before. If you're
Okay.
just solo playing A, you should not be here. In the same
Okay.
way that you should not be here if you're solo A, unless you're like anchoring as Omen really late in the round, right?
Right.
Like,
Okay, that makes
because
sense.
like I'm guaranteeing you, 50 seconds into the round, this is the last angle I'm clearing when I'm coming A. Like I am
Okay.
not clearing this shit. I am not expecting someone there,
Okay.
right? But the problem, let's get back to that one. The problem with this angle is that this angle exists, right? I cannot clear both at once. This one
Right.
is way more prominent than that one,
Okay.
right? Unless they have op, in which case I'm just doing this and then jump spot this, and they just go on the pattern again, right? So like on A, the common spots are dice, gen,
And
heaven,
heaven
and short.
Right.
Right? And under. I always forget this right side under one. Everybody forgets this. Alright, and this one. But this one, again, that one has the same problem that this one has, where you have this one and this one. And again, here, the heaven one is 10 times more used. Right? So when I'm
Okay.
coming A, like, first of all, like, on jet, you should be the person doing this, right?
Right.
Like, clear this, clear wide, clear close, there, 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 there. And then, like, you don't worry about this part, you just fucking smoke, dash. right? Whether you do
Okay.
that here or here doesn't really matter. I prefer the gen dash
Okay.
because I'll show you real quick,
30 seconds left.
especially on pistol.
Keep it up.
Yeah,
Smoke in your honor.
I know like sometimes when I'm KJ here, I put my util, especially if there's a jet on the enemy team, I put the nades near Ginny because I automatically assume that
Yeah.
this is the pathing that it's going to take,
So
and
the
so
thing
then
is,
I can rotate around and put them off.
that is fine. If you already like, if the jet has like dash whenever they come A, the jet dashes here. If
Yeah.
that's something you know he's gonna do, then you put the mollies, but don't just assume that. Because say they enter and he doesn't go gen, then you pop the mollies and it just does nothing.
It's useless, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas if you know that he's gonna go there, it pretty much guarantees you a kill,
Right.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I really like dashing gen because you put one smoke here, put the second smoke behind you, and then
Yeah,
like
it's a
the
nice
guy
way to, like, get out or get into there,
usually when you dash here with one smoke, right, and you're gonna run up here, this guy swings you, right, because you're not gonna be watching back for the short, like you're not doing that, right?
Right.
You're trying to fight that, right? So the second smoke is just to prevent this guy from swinging behind you. So like you just put this one there, he can't kill you, and then you take this fight.
Okay.
Right? But like as Jet, I didn't see you do that. Like I don't know if you do it later.
I think
But that's
I
something I
start
didn't really
getting
see
into it a little bit later.
Do at all is just taking a fight, right? So on A, start of the round, I'm doing this. If they're not instantly here, I'm either instantly rotating off, or I'm like trying to get a kill.
The only reason I remember I didn't do it instantly is I just heard all the stomping there.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, I don't need to like.
And it's also because you have a classic, like you can't really do that with the buy that you have. So like you just need to, like on pistol, on Jet, like I'm buying either Ghost with smoke or just a Sheriff.
Okay.
You know? Like on B, by the way, again, like you're really really scared, right?
Okay,
Like
yeah.
on B, most of the time, you're gonna have some util for this. Now higher level, you'll just see an Omen flash here start of the round because it also flashes market and logs. So like you can just do this, right? You're worried about this swing, whereas like in higher level you won't have to because it's Omen flashed. But like after that, there's gonna be a smoke here, and you just fucking go.
Right.
Alright, like you fucking close the door, all of that. I mean, your team's coming out behind you, you swing stairs or something, right? But like, you need to be on Jet the first person out. And I think with your level of confidence right now, like, you're not going to be doing that. I think best thing for you is going like Reyna or something and being like the second person out. Like, this guy goes, I'm coming out, right? Because Reyna is still the kind of agent that will take this fight first. But on like a hard entry, you don't have the hard entry, if that makes sense.
The only thing is I do get a little disoriented on Reyna.
What's that?
I forget what the buttons do.
Oh, that's just like getting
Like,
into it.
No, but I'm serious. Like, I could get on Decipher and understand what the buttons do and never worry about it again and not think about it to use it. But like with Reyna, I'm active. It's so sad. I have a clip of me going, what's heal, oh, it's Q. I literally have to take my eyes off the screen and look at.
Yeah, but that's just like, if you play it more, you're just gonna like, no. If that makes sense.
I'll think about it. I might try again. I just don't.
So like, the thing I was talking about earlier, by the way, you know the one where like 18 seconds into the round you take this
I'm
fight?
right here. Yeah, you said don't do it.
So, with Jet, right, if you just take it at the start, right, and he's not there, you just go here. So now you've got this angle. Right?
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
And if they come out short and no one's watching here, and say I get one and now they're flooding me, I just smoke, dash, and I get the fuck out.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Right?
Yeah, I think the biggest
You need to
thing
think that's something I like know for a fact you weren't really doing, especially on the KJ game and on the Jet game as well. It's like having a plan for if they come. So right on the KJ game, you're playing here,
Mm-hmm.
right? If they come out, what's your plan? Right? Because you cannot get out if they overwhelm you, right? You're not gonna fucking do this.
My plan
Right.
is initially to play around dice and try to isolate like my angle fights and try to get at least 1 to 2.
But like from dice, you're not gonna be able to do that. You get one at most, because like this is the probably dice is together with Gen the most
Looked
like
at.
commonplace here. And the thing is as well, when you're solo on A, so like if you're double on A, if there's 2 of you, then playing on site is fine, right? You can try to hold. If you're solo A, which was a lot of the rounds, one Sova dart fucks you up. Because they Sova dart this, and they know that you're here, because you have to either break it or let it hit you. So they now know you're here. There's 5 people coming in, you're solo A, they know you're here. Like, you are not going to be able to get 2, you're going to get 1, like, at most.
Okay.
And then even if you do the thing where like the jet comes out and you put the molly up, you're still taking a 1v1.
Okay.
Which, you know, if you win it, fine. Really good. You can pop the second molly maybe.
But it's not the best course of
But it's
action.
not a favorable fight at all.
And you don't want to get into the bad habit. I think that's my
Yes.
thing is like I feel like they're bad habits that I don't get to like form or mistakes I don't get to make
The
because I've
thing-
never had the chance to make them to learn from them.
Thing I want to see, there's like 3 things that I think I want to see. It's like number 1 is have a plan, right? So like if my idea, right, like I spawn in and I decide, all right, I'm gonna play A, then like I'll just swap Kojo real quick.
30 seconds
My
left.
ultimate is ready.
Alright, if I'm gonna be like on Killjoy, right, I'm gonna like well, I'll probably be playing B anyway, but like I'm gonna call my Sova like, yo, Sova come B. Alright, I'm just gonna put my shit. Put this here. That there. This goes there. That goes here.
Placing swarm grenade.
And I'm just gonna tell myself like, yo, play lane, I'm playing stairs, when they come out, I'm popping volleys and we swing.
Okay.
Right? If they don't come B, I go mid and Silva rotates, right? I go market, Silva rotates A.
Okay.
Right? Those are things that you need to be thinking about in the pre-round. To be like thinking about, okay, what
Recalling my bot.
am I gonna do if? Right? So like if
Placing swarm
I hear the jet dashing
Placing swarm grenade.
on switch, I pop both mollies and I swing him. Because he's fucked, right? He's cooked.
Alright.
If
Placing
I hear
swarm
the jet dashing over the top, right? It's a very common jet dash over the top here. Then, alright, I swing from here. Right? If I hear the jet dash here, then I'm gonna like just fight him because they're not gonna be able to come out. My Sova can also fight. You know, those are things that you like need to think of in the pre-round. So it's the same thing on A. Like say, now again on A, you kind of need a buddy with you. Like say I put the turret there.
Alarm bot.
Alright, this turret is to like see it short. Alarm bot. Right, 1 molly there.
Grenade.
Second, like so like the second molly on A, if I don't know where the jet dash is, I'm just putting
Placing
it
swarm
there.
grenade.
Well, or I'm putting it on switch.
Placing swarm grenade.
Right? Because they're always gonna go switch. And the second molly on Killjoy, I really, really, really like using for where the jet tends to dash, so that not only is his team separated, the kill on him is going to be a lot easier as well. Right? So if I know he's dashing Gen, I'm putting it here.
Swarm grenade.
Right? If I know he's dashing Dice, I'm putting it here.
Swarm grenade. Swarm grenade.
And then I'm probably going to be playing Heaven
Okay.
because again, you can't really get out on A.
Right. And I think that kind of shows in my usage of like the jet dash and stuff. I can 100% say that I am not used to having I would say I'm not used to having a disengage when it comes to
I
fights.
think
And
the thing that
And I do
would,
forget
what would
that a
really
lot.
benefit you, and like I like heavily recommend that, like specifically for you, but like also just pretty much anyone who's under Ascendant, is just insta-lock Reyna. Focus on just like not having to worry about fucking like using dog or throwing my setup. Just
I
think
like
about
that. That helps me. That helps me like pay attention to the game. Like those are things
it.
that
It
help
helps
me.
you like just focus on just raw playing the game. Like just like
Like I can't
obviously like
focus
the
on
higher rank
Reyna.
Reyna comes, the more useless she
I get
becomes. But like
I get
under
distracted.
Ascendant, like up to Diamond, it is 100% just how you win your fights. Like if pure mechanics will carry you to Ascendant, right?
Yeah, but I get so distracted on like characters that don't have I want to say involvement. Like I
30
don't feel like I'm
seconds left.
involved, and
No
I'm a
prisoners.
very big.
They don't have a
I'm
single
a
life
bit
worth saving.
really big supporter of like I don't want to waste my time if in the long run I'm not gonna
Yeah.
use it, right? Like the reason I love Killjoy, the reason I have over, like umpteen thousand hours on KJ is because I see her value, I see her point, right? And like I can invest time into like really learning that at all. Like yes,
True.
not at all levels is it helpful, but at all levels I can learn something.
But the thing I'm seeing a lot with you is like you're on Killjoy and you're focusing so much on getting like letting your util do the work and like playing safe and letting your teammates do the work.
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of like you need to like learn how to play without any util, just like bare bones, just taking fights, and then you'll
Okay.
realize that like on the rounds, for instance, on B, where like your entire team's going
Mm-hmm.
and you're here, when you don't have like your turret there or something, you feel fucking useless when you're just standing here, your team's going out, right? Whereas like if your
Mhm.
turret's up, it still feels like okay, I'm playing safe so that the turret stays up, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like what would really benefit you is an agent that doesn't really do anything for their team. You need to like be able to just sustain yourself and take fights yourself. And I think on Reyna especially, that's really good because you can just get out. Right? Her fucking util is literally like faster shooting gun with infinite heal and flash and a dismiss. Like she is the most self-sustaining agent there is. I genuinely think that what would help you right now is just playing a fuckload of DMs and playing a fuck ton of Reyna.
Fuckload of DMs. I like how you say that.
Cause like you are like not focused enough on like just taking fights and playing your own game.
Okay.
You're like worrying a lot about other factors that if you're
Don't
on
apply
Reyna,
right now.
yeah. And like on Reyna, you're like Reyna's the most bare bones agent there is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would say just play Reyna, get confidence up, take some fights, like learn, like focus less on learning the agent, focus less on like trying to understand how the game is flowing and what like is going on in the minimap, and focus more on just like, oh, there's people there, I'm gonna fight them, right? If it's obviously worth doing. Like focus more on just taking the fights. I think that's what you need right now.
Okay.
And you'll notice by like because you don't have the like the luxury of a turret or something on Reyna, that you'll feel super pressured when you play slow. Because like now when I have my Killjoy util on B and A here, like on
I'm
B
not
and mid
worried
here,
behind me, and I can worry
I'm not
about what's
really
in front of
worried.
me.
Right? I can just play
Yeah.
slow because that's like fine anyway. Whereas if I'm on Reyna and I'm rotating A, I'm like, okay, well,
I have to look
I'm just gonna
everywhere.
need to watch here.
I'm paranoid.
Yeah. Like you don't have like the safety net. It's things you have to worry about yourself. Whereas on Killjoy, like you don't have to worry about those things, so you don't really like learn to think about it, if that makes sense.
No, it does. Because I notice like a lot of times like on KJ I have time to think about what my teammates are doing, what the enemy team is doing, what I'm doing. And I have time
Yes.
like in game to like analyze it and come up with a plan to what I notice and just make a better play.
Because like I guarantee you on
team
some of these
versus-
rounds, like
yeah,
you're sitting here, all your util is up, and you're just staring at the minimap,
Yeah.
right? You're not really thinking about what you should
What
be doing.
I'm
you're just
doing,
looking
I'm
at the
thinking about
minimap.
everyone as a
Yeah.
whole. Big picture.
Yes. Whereas if you're on Reyna, you're just like, alright, I'm holding this. They're coming out
Mhm.
A, alright, I'm going A.
Okay.
Right?
Mhm.
And as well, like anchoring, like you're in silver right now, anchoring in lower ranks is like really unnecessary.
Mhm.
If you just want to get into fights, like if there's contact A, alright, go A. You know?
Yeah, and
Like
like this is where
99% of the rounds in low rank end up like that.
yeah, this is where I say like this is why I recognize I have a problem because of what I've been used to like playing with.
Yeah.
And it's a real problem when I'm trying to rank up by myself because I was like I am going to like solo this because I need to stop depending on everybody else that I know I can trust because you know it's
Yeah.
like when you have that trust with them, I'm probably only playing like 20%, right? Like I'm 20%, my
Yeah.
team is 20%, and all together we make up one big group of
Yeah.
awesomeness, but I need to be awesome on my own.
Yeah, so like what I'd recommend for I actually fucking send it to you.
I mean,
Hold on.
I can try Reina, but I just feel so uncomfy.
That's something you're gonna get used to. Like
I
you'll
don't
feel
know
the
why.
same.
I've never liked her.
And the thing with Reyna as well is like there's nothing like setting you up for the kill apart from the flash, right? Like
Maybe that's
you are
it. Is
just
that it?
you're taking a bare bones fight. And I think right now you need to just be taking bare bones fights and like
Okay.
just
Is that why I
taking
just don't like her?
gunfights.
Because I could never tell you why I just don't like Reina. Like, for me, the agents I like, right? I like Clove. I don't mind Omen. I can play Cypher if I have to, but not really. I hate Cypher. He's stupid anyway. I like KJ over Cypher any day. I can't use Raze because I can't bounce right. I like Neon
Yeah.
a lot. I like Viper. Um, Sky and Fade are also two of my favorite agents to play. Like, I guess top three have to be like KJ, Fade, and Sky are the agents I play the most and that I love. But
I
maybe
think
is it just
like
because they're
you're
useful?
not comfortable with it, but like I think
Mhm.
the best thing you can do right now is just play
I mean, I
Reyna.
can try and
Like
bring a VOD back and see what happens. Like I can try.
yeah.
I'm gonna lose
Like
sight
just
of my
play
Q
like
or
Reyna
my
for the
E.
next week or so, and then
Okay.
like when you feel comfortable, send me a VOD.
Probably never, but I will try. All right, hold on a second.
I'll
Hello?
actually
Yeah, hey mom. No, it's not raining. No? It's a bright, sunshiny day out here. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yeah, can you bring me popcorn shrimp? Bring me fried shrimp. Yeah, and tartar sauce. Okay. All right, thank you. Bye. Sorry, that's my mom.
all good.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm just
I'll
trying to
try her
see if
for
I can
1 week.
find a clip. Like if I have like a moment in a VOD that I can point out to you.
I know
where
I
I'm, like,
can't play KO because the one time I tried to play him, I had a panic attack.
okay, it was awful to play in
I am not gonna tell you, I cried. And the guy, I cannot tell you how bad this coach felt for making me like cry. And then he was
God.
like, I was like, but I was stubborn too. Because it's like, I'm still gonna try to play him, but like, I'm not happy.
Yeah.
But I guess I do play agents that make me feel useful now that I think about it.
Yeah, and I think you need to like you feel like especially on KJ, doing nothing, you still feel useful,
Mm-hmm.
right? So like you
Mm-hmm.
don't really learn that what you're doing doesn't really work because just staying alive on Killjoy is useful, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like you don't really learn at any point that the thing you're doing is really bad.
I think there are certain times where I feel like I play KJ well, like with the pathing and stuff, right? Where I'm actually supportive and I'm doing things like on the right time. But it's still, I will say, it is still, it's hard.
No, I
the time.
think
It's hard.
like you just need you just need an agent where the only thing that's gonna make you feel like you're doing something is actually doing something, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's like where if you're just sitting around, like you actually like realize like, okay, I'm not really like contributing right now.
Okay.
Find like a VOD moment.